Diaries, yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to the North Divide show. Yes, look, I know it's been a few weeks. It's my bad. I wanted to have a week off last week, so allow me. But we are here today, and we've got well, to be fair, we've got a lot to discuss. Some to catch up on. Before we get into any of that, make sure you're showing some love to the boy Hook. Just hit 5K. Hooks just hit 5K. Yeah, people don't realize how crazy that is, by the way. He was on, what did you start the season? I swear it was like 500 subs, isn't it? You're going to like 500.
No, I think I started the season with like 250 something.
Aye, look, 250 subs to 5K in 9 months. People don't understand how crazy that is. I started not too long after him. I'm on 1.6. So that goes to show you how much the work rate, what Hooks has been putting in. So before we even start the show, just let's get W Hooks in the chat. Yeah, make sure you sub. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the boy. His channel is in the name of the video, but also in the description. So make sure you get that done. But how are you feeling, Hooks, man? How are you doing?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, man. You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm not feeling good, but I'm feeling good about life. Yeah. Arsenal, not feeling so good. But about life, I'm feeling good. Like all I'm focusing on now is my holiday in the summer. Like I've tapped out of football. You know, I've checked out. Like, you know, I'm having a whole bunch of stupid conversations with fans online and all that. Apparently, if you're not a Liverpool fan, you're not allowed to comment on the behavior of Liverpool fans.
We're gonna get into that. We are, because I watched the show earlier, and I was watching D versus Hooks, and it was really D versus Hooks. Like, I thought I was watching North Divide at one point because them two are just going back and forth. There's no agreement. Then they start doing you're doing the YouTube thing. Hooks was definitely doing the YouTube thing on that show. Yeah, Hooks is but D was doing the, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna just do English. Your English literature is not correct. He just kept going on the language, the way terms, and it was just a bit messy. But it was fun. It was fun to see. It was fun to watch. You know, all out here. You know, Arsenal fans. There's war in the camp, people. Yeah, there's definitely war in the camp. They're not all so happy and all so giddy like they make it out to be on the outside.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good, man. I think he might have been infiltrated by his cousin Dean, innit? I think he might be Fams on TV might become a Liverpool only channel from next season. Cause some of the stuff he was saying was, it was a bit mad from an Arsenal perspective, but I hear it, man. Big up D, man. Big up D.
Big up D every time. Big up the guys from Fams on TV. Make sure you sub up to them each and every time too. But look, before we go into any of the chat, let me just show love to before we get into anything else, let me show love to the chat, the people in the chat. First of all, big up to Footy Judge Mo for the raid. He always says he's locked into North Divide. Now I really know that he's locked into North Divide. So if you've come over from Footy Judge Mo's channel, it might be your first time. Don't make it your last time, but definitely smash a like whilst you're here. And if you haven't already, sub to the channel, man. Sub to me and Hooks. Show some support. And look, if you want to become a member, you want to become a delinquent, you want to become a descendant, it's the pinned comment at the top. So become a member of the channel. Show your support elsewhere. We got Hyper in the building every single time. Big up Durag Diaries. Smash the likes, people. Everyone coming over from Saeed's raid again. Big up to Saeed for the raid each and every time. You already know where it is. Spam free Waneri. What's free Waneri? Why are they saying free Waneri?
Because he's not touching pitch, man. Like I think he's being I think he's being punished, innit? For apparently he missed training or was late to training before I think it was the Madrid game. I think the second leg Madrid game. And since then, he hasn't really got too many minutes on the
real one, Lebo.
Yeah, big up Lebo, man. Come on, obviously.
But
just You know what I
I
mean?
suppose, look, this is an argument that I've always had, and I've always said, look, if the season's done, you play your kids, and like you might as well give them the experience, let them play in front of the fans. Let's have it right. They get bonuses and stuff as well. Why not give them some change to go away for their summer as well? Like it doesn't affect the season or how it's going to be viewed from Arsenal's perspective, because ultimately nothing was won. If you guys, I'm pretty sure, unless apart from narratives that are going to be pushed by other fan bases, do you care if you finished outside top two? If you third or fourth, you don't care?
At this point, I don't even care if I finish outside of Champions League spots, innit? To be honest, I just don't care.
Oh, do you know what? I want to go there, but I'm just gonna, I'm gonna, just quickly finish it up with the chat. I'm gonna finish up because that's a mad one. I didn't realize you said that. If you don't, Champions League. Free Weneri, Jay, my guy, big up Jords in the chat. You know what it is, Jun as well. Big what's up, Jords there? And yeah, man, look, as KK says here, hit the likes. But I want to start right there. I want to start on what you said right there, because I didn't expect the answer. And I didn't you don't care if Arsenal get Champions League or not at this point. So if you guys don't get Champions League and you're playing Europa League football, it's like, look, our season's shit anyway. Is that how you're feeling?
The way that I'm
like how I am about the Premier League right now, and it's crazy.
Like the way that I see it is, if I finish in Champions League spots, I play Champions League next season. If I fall out of the Champions League spots, maybe it increases the likelihood of Arteta not being here next season. So in either scenario, I win.
So you're doing the, like one step back, two steps forward.
Yeah,
or
man.
You're doing, that's one way to look at it. But if we are doing the football terms, you're doing, I want my team to lose. Is that what you're?
I don't want.
That's what the crux of it's really sounding like. Is you want your team to lose in order to get Arteta sacked?
I don't want them to lose. I just don't really care what our results are. Like I actually, you saw me there. I predicted Arsenal to lose against Liverpool. Like I'm so checked out of the bro. Like I deep it, yeah. How much? What more have I got to do to lift the trophy, man? Like I got to 2 semi-finals and potentially second again in the league, bro. Like what really? And like the only progression that I can make next season, yeah, without winning a trophy is our two finals and second, bro. Like what am I really doing? Like what like bro, back and forth, bro. I'm just going round and round, bro. But I feel like Kylie Minogue, bro. I'm spinning around. You know what I mean? I'm just doing the same old. Like at some point, something's got to change, man. But as an Arsenal fan, I know the only time, at least in the prep, obviously after Bruce Rioch, the only time Arsenal have ever sacked a manager is when we haven't made Champions League. That's all the evidence I have. You know what I mean? Like, cool. Wenger didn't make the Champions League one season. Probably gave him a blight because they thought, we miss out on the money one season, but it's calm because Wenger will just get us back into the Champions League next season. He didn't get us into the Champions League next season. Wenger left. Emery came in, we was already out of the Champions League. He gets us all the way to a Europa League final, doesn't make the Champions League, but they keep him because they're probably like, you know what? He didn't get us to the Champions League, but he got us to a European final. So probably next season, he'll bring us back. Well, I think we did something mad, like, was it lost like 10 games by November or some shit like that? Or didn't the losses and draws equal to that 10 games?
Yeah.
But they sacked him. But if he made the Champions League prior and we was in the Champions League, they wouldn't have sacked him, regardless of the result. So I know as an Arsenal fan, the only time a manager gets sacked is when they don't make the Champions League or don't make the Champions League and it goes left. So for me, because look, obviously, I want a new manager. Like, I've been very open about that. But I'm not the type of person that if I don't get a new manager, that's going to be all my talking points next season. Like, the Declan Rice gets injured. Arteta out. Arsenal win versus Tottenham. Arteta out. Do you know what I mean? Like, the Concaves have decided to expand the stadium. Arteta out. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not
No,
like...
I get that. And I don't expect you to be that guy because I'm not that guy myself. I don't sit here and tell you guys Anja every other stream because it gets boring. You have the conversation. We understand your opinion. That's the point of it. But don't like the reason I'm confused and I'm a bit surprised more than anything is just because obviously I know you want Arteta out, but also it's like you should never want your team to drop too far below level. Because let's just say you do drop out of Champions League places. How is that going to impact your potential summer? You've seen the other day that Arsenal have, I don't know the exact words of it, but I saw you quote tweeted it when Fabrizio confirmed or didn't confirm Zubimendi. What is it? There's a deal in principle. There's a deal in principle.
Apparently Zubimendi's verbally agreed. That's the
verbally. Okay, there's a deal in principle then. And
all
certain terms,
all Arsenal need to do is trigger the release clause, which they can't do until the season's ended anyway. So
yeah. They've got to do that within a transfer window, I'm pretty sure, which will be in June the 1st or something. But with that in mind, let's just say you do fall out of the Champions League places. You sack Arteta. This is now a new conversation. Zubimendi may no longer want to come to Arsenal. He agreed to come with this manager, with the terms you're playing Champions League football. So are you willing to take the risk that players like Zubimendi or let's just say Gyökeres and I'm just throwing out names, but I'm throwing out players because you brought in Berta and I'm assuming that Berta's already started to talk to a lot of players, sell the project.
He wants Gyökeres. Yeah, but
that's my point. So he may have already had that conversation with Gyökeres to let him know, you know, this is us. This is what we want to do. We want to bring you in to play under Arteta. I want to play you this way, and you're gonna be playing Champions League football. Are you not afraid that not having that Champions League football can impact your signings?
Do you know the thing is, yeah? Like I like Champions League football, yeah, but you man will tell me, where's your trophy? It's about trophies. Trophy. I'm watching this season, 16th and 17th in a final, blood. Yeah, that I'm pretty sure that if either one of them win it, they're gonna tell me they've had a better season than me, even though they're 16th and 17th, and they're playing each other in the final. So the dirt of the dirt is playing each other in a final, but apparently whoever wins that has a better season than me. So really and truly, it doesn't actually matter about Champions League football. It doesn't matter. It matters about winning things. So hey, I'm pretty sure the squad that we have now, with no additions, if we went into Europa League, we win that, and then no one can tell me about trophies no more. And I'll have that. I have a better season. I have a better season.
You've never done it before, and you've been in Europa League with very good squad.
I haven't been in this Europa League.
It does sound
I haven't been in this Europa League.
It does. I saw someone put a comment in here, and it sounded exactly like what you're trying to do. You're in set 1, but you want to go set 3 so you can pass the test. Is that what you're? Because that's exactly what you're sounding like. You really want to do.
You know what?
You know what it's like. You know when D and Dean they talk about higher paper foundation. You're doing that. You just want to go on foundation thing just to make it easy.
I want to go to special class, and I want to pass my English exam in special class. Yeah,
it's not special class though. Don't say special class.
It's special class, bro.
It's just like going from set 1 to set 2.
Class. Do you know why it's special class? Because 16th and 17th are in the final. That's special class, bro.
No, that doesn't mean nothing. Bro,
let's do a comparison.
We've established before.
No,
wait, we've established.
Let's do a comparison.
The league position because you can. What do you mean? Chelsea won the Champions League when they were 6th best. Chelsea won the Champions League when they were 6th best team in the Premier League.
Yeah, 6th.
They've
not 16.
No, they won the Champions League at that. So when a team finishes in 16th for the Premier League, they can still win Europa League because Europa League is a different competition.
Who did they face in the Champions League final?
Bayern Munich. The team that had won. Where
was they?
Actually, I don't think they won their league that season. I think Dortmund won it. I think they were second.
Second. Okay, so we're comparing 2nd and 6th. Yeah, and that's you think. Yeah, because they could have won it. That's you think.
No, I
So
know. I was looking at
we're,
the times they've won it. I don't think they won that year. That's the point.
we're comparing 2nd and 6th to 16th and 17th.
No,
in the
but
same
again,
league, by the
bro,
way.
you're
In the same league,
you're
by the
not.
way. Bro, the bottom of the barrel is the bottom of the barrel is actually playing in the. Do you know what's mad? In
No, but
every
what I don't get is
wait. In
Luke
every
says it
other
here. We
final,
beat the team that are third best in Bundesliga.
in every
Man
other
United
final,
beat the team that is fourth or fifth best in La Liga. So what are we doing here? Like we've earned our way to the final.
Bro, in every other final, the finalists are higher positioned than you across world football.
But this is what I don't get, Hooks. What it really shows is that the level of the Premier League is so high that the team, us being so bad, can still dominate Europe. That's what that shows. That also shows when you look
come back your way there. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it. Looking back now, I know how Man United did it because they had a few games where there was red cards. Yeah, so they was facing 10 versus 11. Yeah, so I know how they did it. I don't know how you man did it. Maybe you man did it out of
what you're saying,
sheer pride. That might have been what it was, sheer and utter pride. Yeah, because let's not pretend. Yeah, let's not pretend that you've been good.
Sometimes you just gotta put your heart in it, bro.
It's literally the Europa League final. Oh, the Europa League final is literally dog shit A versus dog shit B, bro.
In your eyes, but
no,
again,
in the world,
in the world. All right, but Hooks, what I don't understand is you
haven't hit 40
You've
points
been in this position before, bro. In the last 10, do you know what's funny? In the last 10 years, I can say forget 10, in the last 6 years. In the last 6 years, I can say my team has now been to the Champions League final, the pinnacle football, and now the Europa League final. We're competing. You're laughing at the fact that we've got to Europa League final, but when you got to Europa League final, where was we? We was Champions League. It didn't make a difference. You and Chelsea were battling for Europa League. Me and Liverpool were battling for Champions League. So you're acting like, oh no. What you're doing is acting like being in your Hooks. What you're doing is you're acting like being in Europa League final is supposed to be a slight. When you've been there before and you didn't win it. And you've only been to Europa League final once, and you was in the competition for 7 years in a row.
Twice.
You was in the competition. When did you go to the final twice?
Well, when it was called
Europa League. I'm talking about Europa League.
You're talking about when they changed it.
Wait, all right. So UEFA Cup. When did you go in the UEFA Cup?
That's right. That's right. In the final, lost.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. When?
I don't know off the top of my head. I think
90 something.
I can't remember.
Because you didn't play Europa League for 16 years. You were in Champions League for 16 years straight, between like 95 and 2010 or something, or 2016 or something rubbish like that.
2000.
2000.
Yeah.
You was in the final. You wasn't, because Liverpool won Europa League that year.
No, UEFA Cup final. It was Arsenal versus Galatasaray.
2001, you mean?
Bro, I'm just
no, because 2000, I'm pretty sure that's the year Gerard Houllier won the baby treble.
The 2000 UEFA Cup final was a football match that took place on the 17th of May 2000 at Parken Stadium in Copenhagen, bro. We lost 4-1 on penalties.
Okay, so 25 years ago you went to the finals. So you've been to 2 finals in 25 years,
and both of them were different. Well, truth be told, back then, the quality of teams in the UEFA Cup was higher than Europa League anyway, because there weren't that many teams from leagues that went into the Champions League. And then when we went to the Europa League final, it was when teams from the Champions League
you played Chelsea
down.
Teams
from the, who were what year was that? There was a problem. Yeah, but we played them when we was in the mud.
But they was too. They had sorry.
No, they weren't in the mud.
They were
poor. But bro, if we're talking about mud, yeah, cool. I may have been in the mud. Yeah, you and Man United are in the quicksand, bro. Yeah, it's dark. Yeah, so all I'm saying is, cool, boom, enjoy your day out. Enjoy your final, lifting your trophy. But I'm telling you for 100% fact, if any team from the Champions League dropped down this year, you would not be in the final. Neither of you. Yeah, and that just shows.
You keep saying that, but you can't say that without conviction, bro.
That shows you
can't say that with conviction because Tottenham.
I just did say it with conviction.
Tottenham have beat. We've done it before. We'll do it again, just like Man United have. We've beaten teams that are doing good in their league. That will be playing Champions League next year. Frankfurt's going to be playing Champions League next year.
Oh, you'll be playing
Champions League level side.
You'll be playing Champions League next year.
Bro, you didn't hear what I said. I said we beat teams that will be playing Champions League next year. Atletico Bilbao will be playing. Man United beat teams and Tottenham have. So Atletico Bilbao will be playing Champions League next year. Lazio look very likely that they could finish for a Champions League spot, as well as Frankfurt are going to finish in a Champions League spot. So these are teams that are all playing Champions League. They've been in Europa League this year. It doesn't make a difference. There's also been teams that you play at Europa League level that are in Champions League, and it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's going to go up and down. Every season, you're going to have certain teams in this competition, certain teams. All you have to do is, like D said before, because you like to refer to D said, you need to win the competitions ahead of you. Arsenal have not won the competition ahead of them this season. Yeah?
Because it's harder to. Yeah, we didn't.
You tried to, and you didn't win any of your competition.
Yeah, because it was harder. It's a lot harder to win the Champions League.
We're now looking at a point of where we're seeing a defeated Hooks, yeah? And absolutely defeated Hooks, who's accepted his fate that let's just have it right. Your season's over. You don't care about any other game. You probably are you gonna do any watch?
Wow,
are you gonna do any watch alongs for any of the games? I'm just asking.
Such groundbreaking discovery. Arsenal.
Wait. Okay. Are you gonna do any watch alongs for any of the games? Are you gonna do any watch? Are you gonna watch along for the game next week, the Newcastle game?
On Ligue 1 channel, innit?
Oh, so you're not.
If he invites me, yeah, but I've been doing all the.
No. It's because you're not doing it. You're not doing it on your own channel because you don't really care about it. Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it on my channel because I can't be asked to What's the point of me setting it up? I can't be asked to set it up.
No. I get it. It's because you don't really care about it. So he's accepted his season's really over.
I didn't do any of the champions. I didn't do the PSG. I didn't do any PSG games on my channel.
You've done a lot of the games, though. I
didn't do any of the PSG games on my channel.
Bro, it's all right. It's all right. The season's done. You don't really care no more.
Yeah, why didn't you do your game?
I didn't watch Crystal Palace game in the weekend.
Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah, because I don't care about Premier League. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, you do? Wait, the Europa League is bigger than Premier League.
At this point in the season, when you're competing for nothing in the Premier League, 100%, yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, the Europa League's a major trophy, right? It's a major trophy.
It can't be. It's a second tier.
It's a major trophy.
It can't be.
It's a European trophy. It's a major trophy.
It can't be a major trophy.
Okay, if you let's ask people in the chat. If the people in the chat, do you guys think that the Europa League is or is not a major trophy? Please, if you guys can let us know in the chat, we would love to know. Do you think the Europa League is a major trophy? It's a good conversation. It's a good conversation. It's good to think. You know, I'd like to know. I'd genuinely like to know if you think that. But look, people, make sure you're smashing the likes. Yeah, because we are going to talk about the game yesterday. I know Hooks don't want to talk about it, but we're going to touch on it. We don't have to, get into the full details, but we definitely need to touch on it. But let me know if you guys think it's a major trophy, innit? Because it is a second-rate competition, but I'd consider it a major trophy regardless.
I think football considers it major, but football also considers the FA Cup a major, and you man say
I know, but it is a major trophy.
Oh, the FA Cup's a major now.
Oh wait, major. And no, FA Cup is League Cup's minor trophy, innit? I think that's always been like that's always been
the League Cup is classed as a major as well.
No, League Cup's not classed as a major.
No. In football, it is.
I don't think it is though. It's a second-rate competition for our you have the
the Europa League is the second tier.
No, but the Europa League is ahead of FA Cup and League Cup.
No, it's is it away of FA Cup?
What?
The Europa League is.
Europa League's 100% ahead of the FA Cup.
No, it's not. The FA Cup is the most prestigious.
It's a European trophy.
I don't give a shit what it is.
All right, we know what Hooks is doing. He's doing the Arsenal thing. He's doing the YouTube thing. Yeah, he's doing it. Yeah, he thinks he's doing
Let's do a comparison. Who's in the final of the FA Cup? Two teams that are above you and Man United. Who's in the Europa League final? 16th and 17th in the Premier League. Oh,
bro. I don't get the point.
Why are you and Man United not in the FA Cup final? Why?
But what do you mean? Because we didn't go for it. We had bigger fish to fry. Europa League.
Why are you not there? No, because
bigger fish to fry. How hard is that to understand?
Why are you not there?
We were doing Europa League. We focused on Europa League because Europa League is a better trophy to win. Europa League gets you Champions League qualification. FA Cup gets you Europa League qualification. So by that fact, the reward is bigger for winning Europa League. The reward is bigger. So factually, winning Europa League gives you a bigger reward. Therefore, it's a bigger trophy.
That's a fraudulent argument.
Why is it fraudulent?
Because you can't say because the reward is more. That means that the trophies bit doesn't make sense.
Wait.
Where are you? Where is the okay? So if winning a trophy,
I don't deal with opinion. I deal with
If the fact is you're 16th and 17th, but if the Europa League is meant to gain you passage into something higher than itself, which is what the reward is.
But it never used to. And you know what? We can talk about that.
It doesn't matter what it used to do because it's done this for since 2016.
No, it's only been 10 years. 9 years. But we could talk about that because it's a conversation as to whether that should be.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about what I feel or think, bro.
Within the facts.
Reward.
You don't deal with opinions. You deal with facts, right?
The reward in European football is the competition that you are in. If you win it, you gain access into the competition above it. If you win the Europa League, where else can it take you? You're not going to win the Europa League and then gain passage to the conference.
That's what it used to be like, bro. So you're saying that, but it used to do that. So yes, it can do that because it used to do that. And quite frankly, there is an argument that they want that.
I think it should take you to
your manager, your previous manager, and Arsene Wenger, who I don't know his specific role. So forgive me if I quote it misdirectly, but I know he's some type, not president. But he's high up in FIFA, right? Very high ranking officer.
Yeah,
he thinks what you think, that the Europa League the winners should go back into the Europa League. They shouldn't go into the Champions League. He thinks that way. That's how the format used to be in UEFA Cup. That was the UEFA Cup format. You would just go back in. And it was changed back to this format because you need a reward that's bigger than what you're doing. Because let's have it right. It doesn't make no sense to win a competition to then gain access back into that competition. Like you just said.
Where does the League Cup get
you? Like you just said, if you win something, you need to gain a reward that's higher than what you're currently doing, right?
Yeah, but the FA Cup don't do that.
But the FA Cup does because it gives you Europa League.
Because the Europa League is not higher than the FA Cup.
But you know what? Look, Hooks, what you're doing is semantics. Like it's just because it's Tottenham and Man United.
No, it's not.
All right. Let me explain.
United, bro. It can be anybody, bro. It can be anybody that's 16th and 17th.
Can I explain why? Can I explain why?
No, because you start off with a lie. You start off with a fraudulent lie. And you expect me to sit here?
No, because you're not letting me explain why, bro.
You start with a lie. No, because you start with a lie.
All right. Let me say
why. You said, because it's Tottenham and Man. No, it's not, bro. It's because 16th and 17th are in the final, bro.
All right, and in the FA Cup final is 12th fucking place in Crystal Palace. Wait, Hooks, please, wait.
12th and 5th is higher.
Wait, Hooks, wait. Let me speak and finish my point. Yeah, let me finish my point. Crystal Palace are 12th. To finish in Europa League and qualify for Europa League without a trophy, you need to finish 5th. The only other way to get into that trophy is by winning the FA Cup. So inherently, the FA Cup gives you an opportunity to finish, to qualify for Europa League because you're not able to finish in the top 5. Does that not make sense? Crystal Palace, if they get Europa League this year, they have got a reward from winning the FA Cup because they wasn't able to finish in the top 5. They're not that good. So they go into a competition that you finish in the top 5, you win, you go into. So you're telling me that it's not an improvement. How are you making sense? Please please, what are you saying, Hooks? What? How does that not add up to you? I'm so confused.
I don't know what you're trying to say. To me, it just sounded like you just said a whole bunch of nothing, personally.
Oh my god, you're just doing this. You're actually doing the YouTube thing, bro.
No, I'm not.
Bro,
it just sounded like you said a whole bunch of nothing.
You
like,
just told me Tottenham and Man United are 16th and 17th. So therefore, winning the FA Cup is better. But I'm telling you, to qualify for Europa League, you need to finish 5th. You either finish 5th, it's not 6th, it's 5th, or on FA. No. It's 5th. Well, now it's 5th because of the.
Yeah,
but it's not actually. It's not confirmed because the coefficient needs to wait till the end of the season. But
it is confirmed though.
Up until this season, all right, that's new rules that are just being implemented right now. But up until this season,
6th is Europa League.
Up until this season, it's been 5th. So no, we're still in this season. So last year, the team that finished 5th in Tottenham, we got Europa League. We're still in this season. So statistically, I'm still correct. All right.
No, you're not, because it's 6th.
No, because the team that finished 5th last year got into the Europa League.
And the team that finishes 6th
this year, we haven't finished the season yet.
But the team that finishes
this will be a different conversation in 2 weeks.
Actually, truth be told, you know, I'm pretty sure if Crystal Palace win the FA Cup, then whoever's 6th doesn't actually get Europa League.
It's whoever's 7th. Because the Europa League, we're guaranteed two spots in Europa League. That's the thing.
Are we?
We're guaranteed 2 spots. It's always the FA Cup spot and the league spot. But look, before we carry on, I actually did forget. A big up, love United, hate the ops. Yeah, we got a super chat in the building. This take is lazy, Hooks, because at the start of the season, no one predicted any of us to make the final. That's not true, love United. I think many Tottenham and Man United fans predicted. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do that. I agree. I think myself and Cass in particular, anyway, both said we expect ourselves to be in the finals. That was the minimum expectation. So I can't agree with that bit. Yeah. But also, we were literally in a UEL quarterfinal with Ten Hag knocking Barca out, but De Gea bottled it.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. You know, I love United. Look, you don't have to super chat. I'll bring up your other chat if you actually explain what you mean by the last point, because I don't think me and Hooks get in it. So
see, this is what I mean. Yeah, this is what this is.
Big up, love United for the super chat. Regardless,
you know what, yeah, this is the. Do you know what? Yeah, I want everybody, yeah, both Man United fans and Tottenham fans, to remember exactly how they are speaking. Yeah, because one thing that the Man United and the Spurs fans are forgetting is that only one of them can win the final. Only one. They both can't win it, yeah? So now this is my thing, yeah? If your season is so shit, yeah, that if you don't win the Europa League final, the second tier European trophy, yeah, you want your manager gone. I think both set of fans want them. Do you know why? Because they're fucking 16th or 17th in the fucking league, man. I don't understand what we're doing. But it's like, because obviously now, because we do this internet thing now, this YouTube thing, winning a trophy, no matter what the trophy is, saves me from, no, that's so dead, bro. Your team, both of your teams,
save your manager
across a 38 period have been shit. You're 16th and 7th, bro. Let's have a reality check. Man, even though I don't like both of the teams, Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur are 16th and 17th in the Premier League. What the fuck are we talking about? The only reason you, man, are not getting relegated this season is because all the teams that came up from the Championship were shit. What are we doing? What? But now, one of you are going to win the Europa League while sitting 16th and 17th.
Bro, wait. Like, I don't get that. Man is mad at the teams who come up aren't good enough. This has been something that is a fact for years.
Can we please have some?
Yes, Tottenham and Man United haven't had a good season in the league.
Please just have a reality check. You man are 16th and 17th in the Premier League. I don't even understand why I need to discuss this.
But what is your bro?
Why in 2025?
Us finishing 16th and 17th with a trophy. Yes, bro. And us finishing 16th, 17th. You are right. One of our fan bases need to worry. It won't be Spurs though, because we're gonna get the job done. And when we finish in 16th or 17th, like you keep saying, yeah, you love to highlight. We are 16th, we are 17th, whichever team we are. We will still have a better. We will have a better season than every other team that has not won a trophy.
So you wouldn't. You'd have a more.
That is a fact. The facts of the facts of football are currency is trophies. You win a trophy, inherently you've had a better season than anyone else who hasn't got a trophy.
It's not a fact.
That is the truth.
It's not a fact. That's a fact. It's not a fact.
Mr. Hooks is waffling today. It's not just me.
Yeah,
shout out to the ball, Ilias. Mr. Hooks got waffler.
Obviously, I'm talking the reality about Man United and Tottenham.
They're saying it's not just Tottenham and Man United fans saying this.
I hear it.
Well, go on. Ask your question. You had a question, please.
You wouldn't have had a better season. It's a more successful season because you won a trophy. It's not a better season. All
right. If you're doing what you didn't like me doing earlier, you're doing the language thing. When you know what I mean, you're trying to hold me down to my language.
Okay, define better then. Define better.
But this is what you're doing. You're doing the language thing. Hooks, we're doing enough streams for you
I got to account. Okay, do you know what? I don't even want to make it about Arsenal. Okay, let me ask you a question. Yeah, cool. So, say Tottenham or Man United win the Europa League, yeah, and they gain passage to the Champions League, yeah, but Newcastle. Yeah, they won the Carabao Cup and they finished in the Champions League spot. Who had the better season?
Sorry, say that again. I was reading the comments.
So Man United or Tottenham win the Europa League, but they're 16th and 17th. Yeah, the lowest that you can get without getting relegated. By the way, my ad. Yeah. Now Newcastle won the Carabao Cup and they've gained passage to the Champions League through league position. Who's had the better season? Man United.
Newcastle have had the better seasons. Wait, let me.
Why have they had the better season?
Hooks, you don't let a brother answer. You know, I was just about to say that. Why do you need to say the second part?
Because I need to just make sure you're on track.
I'm gonna get to that. So Newcastle have had a better season because they've won a trophy, and yes, I don't think the trophy is a better trophy than what we won, but they coupled it up with having a way better league season than us, a season that we would ask to have, where they're right now, they could finish second or third. Now, second or third isn't let's have it right. For Newcastle, it is a massive achievement. They've only done, I think they've finished in the top 4 twice in the last 20 years. So it's a huge achievement for their club. For a club of Tottenham and Arsenal and Man United's level, who our aim every season is a bare minimum to finish in top 4. That's our aim. A lot of the season is finished top 4 is a bare minimum. You don't celebrate it. Now, if we're talking again, this guy loves the sound effects, man. If we're doing again a couple years down the line when Newcastle have finished in top 4, and they're just doing top 4 and they've not won a trophy. Again, who's had the better season? It's going to be the team that won Europa League. But the fact they've had a better season than us in the league and they've got a trophy, that's what makes it better. Does that answer your question?
Oh, it doesn't, but thank you for trying.
Okay, apparently don't answer his question.
I appreciate you.
Again,
I appreciate you for trying.
It's simple as that.
I appreciate your attempt and your effort. It was a very good effort, but the one thing that you're failing to understand.
You're saying I gave you an answer. You didn't like the answer.
Okay. Let me ask you. Okay, so this is what you said. Yeah, you said so. I'm not saying that the Carabao Cup is a better trophy than the Europa League. That's what you said, right?
It's not.
Okay.
Look, in fact, wait. I have a chat here. Shout out to Midoriya. He's always in all our chats here. He put it here perfectly. This is how I'd explain it. UCL, Europa, FA Cup, Conference, League Cup.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
That's the exact order I would put it in.
So you think that the Conference League holds more weight
than the League Cup?
Than the League Cup, when the Conference League it's younger than COVID.
Yeah, but you know what?
The way that I see it is this is why all you man are
a Carabao Cup. No, because when West Ham won the Carabao Cup, it was very, very highly respected.
So
very highly respected.
So fortunate.
So winning the conference. This is facts. It's European
Conference League. The Conference League is
European, bro. Stop. Why are you doing the
It's European, bro?
Do you work for the British Army or something? You said you're fucking Addy. You said you were Addy established on your last stream. And now you're doing up EDL, bro. You're doing up English Defence League.
Go and look at the teams.
No.
In the Conference League. Go and look at the teams that play in the Conference League.
You are doing
Go and look at the teams that play in the Conference League.
I know the teams. You don't need to tell me that. I know the teams.
Oh, you know the teams. Why? Yeah, because you didn't win it.
What you are doing, Hook.
And when you didn't win it, you wasn't sad, bro.
You said in your last stream, you were anti-establishment. Now you're doing up English nationalist, yeah, because everything in England is so much bigger than stuff going on outside of Europe. You're basically going to be the guy that says, no. You're the guy that comes on here and says, English teams are basically the Premier League's better than all these other leagues. Because of what? Because it's more competitive. It doesn't necessarily mean it's better than all these other leagues. Just like winning the League Cup is not better than a trophy, though. Yeah, you beat teams all around the world. It's just a fact. You beat teams all around the world. It's better than winning a trophy where you beat teams just in one country.
Bro, I'm not doing this, man. I promise you.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to.
I'm not doing it, man. You man are just you man just all fap off to UEFA, bro. Like it's like as soon as UEFA's in the title,
you fap off to England, bro. You're fapping off to the EDL, to the League Cup and
bro. By the way, the Conference League is younger than COVID, bro. The Conference League didn't exist in the before 4 time, you know.
Bro,
the Conference League doesn't know about the old one,
bro. You're going hard to the English league right now.
Do you know why they made the Conference League? Do you know what? I'm gonna drop the reality. Do you know why they made the Conference League? More money, more paper. Make another European competition.
Course, bro.
Make another European competition.
About
but now, all of a sudden, the Conference League that's been around for like 4 years is a bigger competition than the League Cup that's been around like 80, 90, however many 100 years, bro. What are we doing? What I don't understand what we're doing. What are we doing?
As he says here.
UEFA make another competition tomorrow. It's bigger.
Can you read what Mark says?
Conference League qualifies you for Europa. What does the Carabao? So
what does Hook do? Wait, what does Hook do?
This is where people's understanding, yeah.
I deal with facts and
this is what people's understanding is a bit off. Can we use common sense? Can we use common sense? Because you gain passage into the Champions League through your league position in whatever nation that you're in. That is how you gain passage into the Champions League. The other way that you get, bro, it's like man are being intentionally stupid, bro.
No, do you know what?
Bro, it's like man in their room have bare infrared that's just frying their brain, bro. Because if the way for you to get into the elite of Europe is to finish in specific positions in your league, they can't then go, you know what? Let's just make it so the FA Cup gets you in there as well, because then there's too many spots being assigned to one nation. So they go, okay, what makes logical sense? I know we can't make the FA Cup put people into the Champions League. I got a great idea. Do you know what we'll do? If you win the FA Cup, you're going to the Europa League because that's the next best one down. Yeah. So then, because they've done that, they can't go. We can't make the League Cup and the FA Cup sending to the Europa League because then England will have too many spots because England is the only nation, yeah, or if not one of few that have 2 domestic trophies. Italy don't have 2 domestic trophies. Spain don't have 2 domestic trophies. Germany don't have 2 domestic trophies. So by the way, killed it. So by the way, yeah, okay, we can't then go if you win the League Cup, then you go into the Europa League because then that will imbalance everything else. I know we have this great idea. Do you know what we're gonna do? We want to make more money, so let's make another European trophy, and then it can gain passage to that. Like it's like whenever it comes to football, all man's intelligence goes out of the room, bro. All common sense goes out of the room, bro. Man are just stupid. Do you know? I just have to accept. Man are just stupid. I just have to.
It's not. It's just you view it in such a way. No, you view it from such a way that's all the way left that it's just like every way. No. What you're doing is you're doing the oh, everything that England do is so much better. Everything that we do is so much better. Oh, League Cup's better than Conference League. FA Cup's better than Europa League. Like, no, because every do you know the funniest thing is? Every team in Europa League, the teams in the Europa League, so many of them are at a higher level than the teams in the Premier League. That's why we've had 2 winners in like the past 10 years, because the teams in Europa League are of good level, and the teams in Europa League are better than a lot of the teams in the Premier League. So to sit there and say, "Oh, Europa League's not as good as FA,"
that's not how.
But no, it's fine. You made your point. I made my point. We're gonna move the conversation.
That's not how competitions work.
That's how you made it work. That's not how.
That's not how.
But anyway,
don't pay everyone.
Big GZ, as he says here, for the conference 7 mil, League Cup 100k, Europa League 20 mil, FA Cup 4 mil. So that's for the winners. Whether you want to take that for what it is or not.
So now,
clearly the winners.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay,
I just let you go to what phases. It's my turn. No. It's my turn. No.
I've got you. So winning more money makes you more successful, right?
No, don't do this.
So the more money one makes
you more successful. I'll let you go on your run, waffling.
So the more money you make makes it better, right? The more money you win makes it better, right?
No, what it does, it means
the more money makes it better, right?
It means that it's better, factually.
It doesn't make it better, actually. Okay. So if I get like 80 million for finishing second,
actually,
90 million for finishing second in the Premier League, and I go Champions League.
Now tell me
that your season's better.
Competition winnings for being a winner.
Yeah,
come on, man. Do you know what it is? As Yasser says here, you can tell Hook's club got no European heritage. He's never been there before. He doesn't know what it's like to win a European trophy.
I've won 2 European trophies.
You can tell it in the way that he's acting right now.
I've won 2 European trophies.
I'm
won 2.
I'm glad you said this, because it's now all adding up to me in my head. I'm like, bro, why can't Hooks fathom? All right, but why can't Hooks?
I've won.
Why can't he fathom what it's like to win a European trophy and how and what it means?
I've won 2, bro. I was alive for one of them as well. I was alive for one of them as well.
You're not gonna let me speak. This is what Hooks wants to do. The Hooks show. Go on.
You made it this way.
No, this is the Hooks show. Go on.
You made it this way by trolling me.
No. It's the Hooks show.
Oh, you don't like being trolled?
No, it's the Hooks show, because you don't let me finish. I haven't spoken all show without you interrupting.
No, you have. You spoken.
I haven't. All show without you doing you're doing sound effects in the background. Am I allowed to speak now? I'm allowed to speak.
I'm sorry for hurting your feelings, bro.
Do you know what as well? Hooks are smart on as well, guys. He done everything to keep the topic on. Don't worry, we're not going to finish at 3 on the dot. We're going to an hour, guys. We're going to go to the hour, because Hooks thinks he's smart. Hooks thought that he was going to keep us on this conversation and this topic, just waffling on, doing the back and forth thing for as long as possible, so we don't have to speak about Arsenal. But we are going to get there. We are going to get there, people. We are getting there. Don't worry. He didn't want to talk about yesterday's game. He didn't want to talk about, doing the guard of honor, clapping his hand. Did you clap your hands? I best bloody hope so you did. You better stand up and take them.
How about that? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, you did.
Stop I didn't watch the guard of honor.
Right. No. You done the stream on it this morning. I was watching.
I didn't watch the guard of honor. I didn't catch the guard of honor. I didn't catch the guard of honor.
He thought he could catch me out. He thought he could catch me out, people. But no. Look, for real though. Hooks has been, guys. I don't know how Hooks even got away. He doesn't know what it means to win a European trophy, and he's talking
I won one in 1994.
But SDFC Benny made a great point early on. I didn't forget about it. But Sevilla were 12th when they won the Europa League. Frankfurt were 11th when they won the Europa League. Nobody said anything, and that was the older format when you had the teams dropping down. I'm just saying. Let me just finish what you're saying. Let me phrase the point. That was the old format when teams from the Champions League dropped down into the Europa League.
Okay. Yeah. Can I ask a question now about that? Can you bring up the first one? The first one.
I just unstarred it. I literally just unstarred it. So
okay. I'm pretty sure he said 12th and 11th, right? I'm pretty sure it was
12th and 11th. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Is 12th and 11th higher than 16th and 17th?
All right. Moving on. Moving the conversation on because we are short for time. No, we're short for time. You need to leave.
Short for time now. Oh, now we're short for
No,
time.
you said you need to leave. You said you need to leave early. That's what you said. You said like you're trying to finish on time.
I'm saying now we're short for time, which is interesting. We're short for time now, but I hear it. No, go on. You can go on, carry on.
Semantics. This is what we're doing. See, look, he's trying to do the gaslighting thing. They see it. Don't worry. They see it. They see it. He's trying to do the gaslighting thing.
I hear it.
He wants to stay on one topic. He's gonna keep going back around in circles. I hear
it.
I
mean, it makes
sense. He knows my answer on it.
It's only right. It's only right.
Because like, the YouTube thing, yeah. See now. How many on your channel next time? We're gonna do the YouTube thing.
This is like the 16th episode of North Divide, and like 15 of them, we talk about Arsenal for 50 minutes and then Spurs for 10. I think out of the 16, we can talk about Tottenham more than Arsenal. No,
that's definitely not true. We speak about Tottenham evenly for each stream. There's timestamps on a lot of the streams as well. So people, if you want to go look back and do the count, you definitely can do the count. Okay. But we're not on 50 likes. We aren't on 50 likes. I want to get to 50 likes before we end the show. That's the standard. It's the aim every week. So we've got 225 people still inside. Big up to everyone that's still inside. Make sure you're subscribing to this annoying guy Hooks, yeah, who thinks that he's got no European heritage.
Only subscribe to me if you're gonna like videos, though. I don't need more men in the village that not gonna do their due diligence in it. So
make sure you're liking videos for real. Yeah, it doesn't take a second. It doesn't cost you a thing. Like up the damn video. Mix Mitchell, usually I'd agree with Jords, but the standard Europa League has been in the gutter this season. More teams UEFA Champions League and no teams dropping down has massively hurt the quality. This is what being a domestic giant does for you. Win some FA Cups. Hooks has no European heritage. League Cups is the start of the run of getting Europe. Win their last league conference. You get Europa. Win that, you win UEFA Champions League. Win that, you win Super Cup. And I don't even know what. Basically, you mean that there's a way to start winning trophies. You win the League Cup and you work your way up. I get that. The League Cup is definitely a start to doing that, and it builds some confidence in the team, especially the fact that it's during the season. I think it's very important.
How many cups did you win after winning your Europa League?
Our Europa League or League Cup?
No, is he talking about? Okay, so we could do both.
I don't know.
We could do both. We could do both.
It depends when you're talking about, because we've won both.
Okay, so
we've won both of them multiple times. So refer to the league for a year. Refer to the year. I need the years to refresh my memory.
Okay, because it's been so long. It's been so long. Yeah.
No, it's supposed to be. We've got a couple of both in it.
The League Cup 2008. How many more trophies did you go?
Well, do you know what? Actually, do you know what? For that trophy, that was one of the years where you can consider it like Man United last year. The trophy didn't mean that there was going to be any sustained success after it, because it was a lucky trophy.
That wasn't what I asked. That wasn't what I asked.
Cup run. It's what I explained, and that's what I explained. So whether you like it or not, that was my answer that I gave. Is that okay? Yeah. Well, it has to be okay.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
But, Mark Bailey, big up to you. These men claim charity shields as trophies. What do we expect? I don't know. Do you know what, Mark?
Hey,
they're moving clumsy. And I'm just gonna have to, concentrate. I'm gonna.
You can take away all my charity shields. I still have more trophies than you.
All right. Well, I can't believe I missed this shit. Big up Manage, man. You can watch it on the playback, but as he says here, make sure you smash that like button for the killing them, man. That's a standard. Look, before we end up, because we are going to end soon, innit? We do need to talk about yesterday. Whether you like it or not, we need to talk about yesterday.
What about yesterday? I want to talk about you, man, getting smoked by Palace.
I generally would talk about. If you watch the game, we could talk about it. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know what you want to talk about.
Oh, you didn't watch the game?
No, I didn't. I was having a barbecue. You know, it was 24, 25 degrees outside. On the barbie, had some jerk chicken, some honey barbecue chicken, some mac and cheese, some rice, some salad. Do you want to know what else? Some tuna pasta. I had everything. I had it all, bro. So yeah, man. Like I didn't watch the game. And the reason I didn't watch the game is because, like I told you in our prediction show, I did tell you. I told you in our prediction show. I wouldn't watch the game because I don't care about Premier League games anymore.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But let's delve. Yeah, let's delve.
But no. Before we delve into that, we're gonna focus. I did say before we started. No. Because Hooks, you're forgetting that I'm the host of this show, and I ask
No, but I
questions.
just need to
and
just
you
delve real quick. Just real
so
quick.
let
delve.
me,
Just
let
delve.
me.
Let's delve real quickly. Let's delve.
So we're delving just quick.
Just
We're delving
real
just
quick.
quick. So
I
if I
promise
say
you,
until 57,
it will be a quick delve. It'll be a quick delve. A quick delve. Yeah, quick delve. So, do you use your phone as a camera?
No, I don't.
All right, is your phone by you?
Yeah.
All right, call me quickly.
This guy. Where's he? Call him. It's calling.
Okay, cool. It's calling, yeah. So they can all hear it's calling. So let's delve. So you had a barbecue and you couldn't do that.
40 seconds. Ah, this guy. Look at him. Look at him.
I hear it. Only on YouTube,
all of
yeah?
that for this. All of that for this. Oh my god. I thought he was gonna go somewhere with this. All of that for that. This guy, man.
No, I hear it. YouTube bedrooms. I hear it. Let's say no more. Say no more. Man,
This guy. You wasn't leaving your house during that game. Don't even try and act like you was gonna.
I would have had a
you
good
were gonna
excuse.
leave the house during. It was all.
I've been invited to a barbecue. I would have had a good excuse, but I didn't get the phone call. No invite. I hear it. Say no more.
It was I can't even lie. No, on a real, it's generally I planned all in the morning. I do last minute plans. Literally, I woke up Sunday. I was like, I'm gonna go barbecue today. So.
I hear it. Yeah, I hear it.
That's what it was. But this guy, he wanted. I didn't even know where he was going with that, people. I can't even lie. I did not know where he was going with that one. Clearly. All right. Back to the point, yeah. Arsenal, Guard of Honor. You're telling me you didn't watch it.
I didn't watch the Guard of Honor.
You saw the replay. I saw some comment. So you've not even seen the replay because I've been seeing all this commentary around apparently Lewis Skelly, attitude problem. Apparently he didn't clap for them or something.
Which he did because the video
did he not clap?
No, the video shows it doing the video shows him clapping.
Oh, so it's just a fake narrative that got pushed again.
Yeah, of course it's a fake narrative because that's what they want. That's what these Liverpool men want to do. It's that simple. And then when I say that, when I try and call out these men, you're not allowed to tell us how we feel. Killed it. Yeah, these men are all bunch of pagans, man. Trying to create some weird narrative around a young buck about he wasn't clapping. And because do you know what? Yeah, I was like, raw, swear down. Because I didn't watch it. I was like, raw, swear down. Did Miles Lewis Skelly actually not clap? And then I click on the video on Twitter, and then he's the first one I saw clap. So I was like, okay, say no more. I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah, because he was literally at the front of the line, innit? He's at the front of the line. But fair is, look, if he clapped, then it is what it is for that, innit? Like, there's not really much of a topic on that. But you predicted Arsenal to lose. They actually drew, and you came back from 2-0 down. So you got to give them some credit for that, like resilience, even though you have nothing to play for. Come back from 2-0 down at Anfield. I suppose, what was your thoughts on the game itself, innit? Like, I know you've got nothing to play for, and you probably didn't, not tactical breakdown or nothing like that, but what was your thoughts on the fact, you come back from 2-0 down, showed some fight, maybe at the wrong time of the season, but
honestly, I just don't care. I'll be so real with you. Like, the only reason I did the watch along on Lee Gunner's channel is because he asked me prior on a different stream, and then if I didn't turn up, he'd be like, "Oh, you want to turn up to what?" And then it becomes a narrative. So literally, if I wouldn't have watched the game if I didn't go on the watch along. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have actively watched the game. I would have had it on the TV, but I wouldn't have been like, like when you still got chances to win things, super locked in. Like, I wouldn't have been super locked in it.
Background sense.
Yeah, from my opinion, like the first 20 minutes of the game was awful. I don't know what the hell we was doing. Like, maybe it was hangover from being knocked out of the Champions League. But then, I don't know, we kind of grew into the game a bit, but I feel like Liverpool kind of checked out. Do you know what I mean? Like, they probably went in at halftime thinking, 2-0, first half, yeah, it's done. Not really much to play. Like, because they're drunk, bro. They're there, like, they're hungover. Like, they're on the beach already, bro. They don't care about the game. I get the only thing they was really playing for is, we can't lose at Anfield, especially after losing 3-1 to Chelsea at the Bridge. So, is what it is. Big up to the Arsenal players for making it respectable. because I went in at half time thinking, raw, second half is going to be all 4s and 5s. Could be crazy. So at least they made it respectable. I mean, we gained the point, but I don't know. It doesn't really mean anything, does it? Marino got sent off, so now Marino can't play against Newcastle, which makes the Newcastle game harder. Although him in the midfield was just, diabolical. You know what I mean? I know he got a goal. It was a good goal as well. And it's funny because the goal he scored, like, that's striker's instinct. It's actually striker's instinct. The goal that he scored. Yeah, the goal he scored is striker's instinct, and he's not a striker. Like, I don't know. Have you seen the goal?
Nah, I haven't seen the goal. I saw Martinelli's goal. I didn't see his goal.
Yeah, no, it's proper striker's instinct. So
that's why. To be fair, I genuinely ain't got much.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, the thing that annoyed me the most is Arteta came out after the game angry. But I'm like, wait, how are you angry after this game? But you wasn't angry after the PSG first leg. So you're angry now that when it doesn't matter, but when it mattered, you wasn't angry. Idiot, man. Yeah, idiot. We drew this game as well at Anfield. I don't know about
you. Know what it is? I feel like, at this point, I feel like he's just fighting. Like he's just fighting for nothing. Like at this point, he's got nothing else to play for. He knows that. But he needs to show that he's still believing, that he's still doing something with this team. There's still a common goal that they're aiming for. Because, like you said, like why is he getting angry now? He didn't seem that angry after the Brentford game.
Yeah, I don't know why he's angry now. I honestly don't know why he's angry now. I have no clue why he's angry now.
No, for real. Look, I know the season's over, but you did say earlier, but I just need to double check. This game against Newcastle, then, you generally don't care about the result. Like, you're not worried if Newcastle beat you and go above you, because that's what they're aiming for, obviously, with this win.
I honestly don't. If anything, yeah, I'd rather give Newcastle the win just to make Chelsea go even further into the mud.
Makes sense.
The only thing that I'm playing. The only thing I'm playing for this season, the only thing I'm playing for now is I can be the only London club in Champions League. That's the only thing I can play for now. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that I can play for.
He's just trying to find anything now.
There's nothing else to play for.
He's
like, honestly,
clutch at straws. Any little thing that he can do.
There's nothing.
But I hear it. I generally hear it. It's shameless, and I hear it. I don't blame you.
What else am I meant to say? Like, let's win games because we can win the league. Oh wait, no, we can't. Liverpool have already won it. Oh, let's win games to build momentum for the. We're out of the Champions League. Oh, I don't know, maybe win some games because maybe in the FA. We're out of the FA Cup as well. Like, no, the League Cup's already been won by someone. Like, what am I playing for? I don't like what. I don't know. What else am I playing for? There's nothing else for me to play for. Like,
Well, I suppose, like Dom says, we are the only London club in a major final this season. So
no, the Conference League.
Sometimes
the Conference League is a major as well.
Whatever you can get.
No, the Conference League is a major as well.
Did not say that earlier. We definitely didn't say that earlier. Definitely didn't say that earlier.
You're disrespecting the Conference League. How about that? You're disrespecting it.
I am. And do you know what? I am.
Yeah.
How about that? I am disrespecting.
But you couldn't win it. Remember that? I couldn't win it. Remember?
I couldn't.
Yeah.
We forfeited it. But I couldn't win it. You can only win something that you're actually able to play.
You're going with.
But yeah, man. Look, it is. You can only win something you're able to play. If you're not able to play, then unfortunately you can't win it. You need to be able to have 11 players on the pitch to play football. You know, it's a team sport.
You better hope you win.
Hey,
you better hope you win.
No, it's fine. I do best hope. And I'll give all my hope. And look, anyone that is watching now, you know, let's spread some positive Spurs energy. Yeah. Spirit bomb. You need to see what Solanke done for his celebration. Spirit bomb settings. Gather all that energy, Goku style. Throw it at Spurs' way. Because we need to mud Man United. But not just Man United. We need to mud these Gooners. I need to be back on this show. Not next week, the week after next week, because the final's next week, but the week after next week, and we're going to be giving straight corn to Arsenal fans about winning another trophy. On their head. On Man United. Always on Man United's head, but on your best seasons, head. You know, because you're in
This ain't
your
my
top
best
era. Right now. You're in your good era.
This is actually my worst season out of my last 3.
Okay. On that note, we're gonna end there, people. Worst season. I'm glad he said it, not me. But yeah, man, look, people, on that note, make sure you subscribe into Hook. Someone said that his link isn't working in the title of the video. Can people in the chat double check that, please? Double check now for me if his link is working. If you can click on the link. No, it's showed. The thing is, on YouTube, it shows that it's working on my side on the control panel, innit? But I don't know if the viewers are having problems. If the viewers are having problems, let me know if you can click on his channel in the name of the title. But also, if you are having trouble there, Footy Corner says it works. Perfect. It's also in the description. So make sure you show some love. Make sure you guys are supporting. Just hit 5K. So now it's road to 10K, innit? There's no more small numbers. It's straight double up thing. Road to 10K. Make sure you guys are showing some love, man. Help Hooks get there. I'm on the road to 2K still. So if you are here and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the boy. Hey, I just remembered this. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about that case, KG. I'm talking about another forfeit. We have a prediction show on Hooks' channel. Yeah. Last 2 games of the season. Once these 2 games are finished, we will confirm who is top and who is bottom. Pause. And looking very likely that Hooks is going to be doing the forfeit. Very, very, very likely. So look out for that show where Hooks does the forfeit, people. It's going to be a few weeks. Look out for that one. But yes, on that note, we are going to end the stream there. So make sure you smash the likes on your way out. Let me quickly see if there's anyone else live that I can send you guys over to. Have you got anyone that's live? A gal. We go with a gal. A gal's live. So you guys, if you can drop Durag raid in the chat, or Durag DRD raid, Durag raid, whatever you want to put in a gal's chat, let them know you came over from over here. And yeah, man, show some love. We'll be back next Monday. North Divide sends. Peace.